15-45. This one has the potential for a team to win by 100.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Points.
I don't think my heart can take a very close interference.
Surely we're good at the rig. Surely.
Pure chaos if it does. Right now, Optic
we have
start
watches a
off
little
on the
bit.
right foot. They find the first kill. Royal 2
God.
immediately answers. He's got the heat wave and the thrust. Somehow the route has paid off for Royal 2. He does lose a few teammates, but he is capable of creating that gap for his own team right now as he finds his second kill of the game.
And just look at this, putting the squeeze onto the bunker. Forcing players to get up close and personal as he has
we got
the heat wave up in there.
okay, I thought he just
Almost
stuck
gets
him.
the
Holy
stick on
shit.
the Overshield player, but Dead Zone and Optic successfully break out of the FaZe clan setup.
Yeah, Royal 2 does what he can, but Optic are able to get that
Come up.
overshield. FaZe do jump out to an early lead, but here comes the Optic overshield push. They're able to find a couple of kills, clear out back Carbine, Dead Zone, able to secure this side of the map. Although FaZe were able to spawn bunker, they transfer over A, and B is the name of the game.
What do you want on this map, CB?
Strongholds. If you hold B, that is
Overlay, got it.
a recipe for success because it is so easy to flush enemy players out
Sorry.
of that stronghold. Let's see if Dead Zone can start to approach this. Unfortunately, he did
Wasn't
not
apologizing
expect
to you.
a player to spawn there as he tries to approach it. That player knocked in a shield. The teamwork from Optic will clear that out. They will
Trip cap?
remove the capture from FaZe Clan right now.
I think that's a trip cap.
A trip cap now for Optic Gaming.
We got Trip
Let's
Cap
put him
and
into it,
Optic,
boys.
but they don't have the numbers to fully press this. That's why you're going to see Trippy back down a little bit and try to hold this double cap.
Wait, what do you want?
Last thing
CB?
you wanna do
CB
get
is what we
Trip
want.
Cap,
Okay.
Overcommit and then just flip the map completely
FaZe
on its
playing
head.
blue
So I
will
like
always
that
piss me
play
off.
by
Oh,
Trippy
we got
just to
win
back
this.
down,
Thank
gets
you.
the challenge on a Renegade and just
You
trades it
see,
out.
like,
A
you see,
dangerous
like those little
position right
fights
now
where
for
it can
FaZe.
be so much
B and C
clearer.
in the favor of Optic, but 3 go down, and Optic already got beat in A. Lucid
OS
is
in
going to be
5.
able to help
OS in
formal
5.
transfer this over, and FaZe Clan on the risk of going back into another trip cap.
They're fucking
At the
Toy
wrong
Gang. They're fucking
time.
Toy Gang.
Overshield is up, the second one of the game. Optic are going to be able to secure that in the hands of
Run it
Formal,
down, run
and this
it
trip
down.
cap needs to start to work against FaZe as they go down in the
we
lead.
go.
And not only that, but this could be where Optic completely dominate this game.
Yeah, this is where it gets scary
go.
because they have them on staggered spawns. They know they're going to be spawned over at Bunker or Carbine, and just look at this pressure. Formal charging
God,
with
he
Overshield.
stuck him. Oh my
Gets a kill on
God.
Renegade, gets damage on the other player, and the trip cap is continuing. Just like that, Optic, they were down by 20 or so points before. They're now up by about 60 points, and they're barely getting touches onto the
Fuck
B
them
stronghold.
up.
Yeah,
Keep
FaZe
fucking
need to
them
focus
up.
on getting slays, but it's Optic
guess
that
who's
have
in
the
my
numbers
chat? Yo,
advantage
Sid Rock.
again. They're able to flush
Oh,
those
really?
players out of B.
Oh,
and
gee.
B stays in their favor as well. This trip cap now has got them
Let's
to
go take B down, huh?
unanswered points and continuing to climb. B still not reset, but they're not worried
This
about
game
it
mode
because
is
they know
so
FaZe will
punishing,
not
man.
spawn over there. They finally get the reset.
they're
A
gonna
is
get
going to
A.
be transferred over
That's
momentarily.
okay.
like this,
Yeah,
like
I
this,
love
like
this
this.
corner. I love this corner.
Such a
Run,
good
run,
bait there, but
run,
gets
run.
sniffed out. They know Luce is down at Engine 1. Now to decide to hunt him down and chase down
Dude,
at
Ed,
Engine 1, or do they decide to
better
go
put
for
him
the
in it
high
again?
ground? Looks like they decide to go down low, and Lucid has loop-de-looed on over back towards the top.
Huge win.
All 4 down for FaZe momentarily as they spawn back up. The respawners are starting to split spawn. Optic Gaming continuing to swarm, and this is where the map gets ugly, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God,
Optic
dude, we
now
have them in the
up over
fucking blend.
140 points and climbing. FaZe cannot get off their spawn. Frosty had 22
Don't
kills
let up,
in the
though.
last
Don't let
game.
up, 'cause,
He
I mean,
has
they could
none
do the
to
same
his
shit
name
back,
right
so
now,
just fucking
and
punish
this game
him.
could
Keep
end
punishing.
very quickly.
This
Yeah.
is just how quickly this one can spiral out of control. The map is so small, so congested that players can rotate back and forth, keep putting spawn pressure on. And we have yet to really see FaZe Clan get at a all 4 up and stay alive for a moment in time. This is probably the longest we've seen them all 4 alive in the last
Okay, they're getting OS, though.
120 seconds.
They're going to have their first overshield of the game.
no, I don't
Renegade
love that.
somehow manages to punch that into his chest before getting taken down. They should be able to gain some control. Can FaZe replicate the same level of dominance is the big question. 2 go down for Optic. Renegade is
Yeah,
able to
let's
stay
let's
alive.
break
A
out of
trip
this
cap
quick.
now for FaZe. And how long can they keep this going? They're going to need a perfect game from here on out. 3 down for Optic, and everyone's starting to find kills for FaZe.
Yep, it's now FaZe's turn for the full setup. Like we said, there's not going to be too much back and forth on this control. This may be FaZe needing to close this out from this setup, or Optic could close this one out as soon as they can stop the bleeding. And FaZe doing a fantastic
All right,
job so
fellas,
far.
some
All
kills,
4
baby.
down.
Oh my
There's
God.
the spawn. They're looking for the bunker spawn. Do they see it just yet? They do not see the location just yet. Now Renegade knows that bunker and waiting for his teammates to come on through.
I have the scariest feeling this game is going to get crazy in a minute. 145 and climbing towards that 212 mark to potentially take the lead. World 2's the first one to drop a dead zone as well goes down. Renegade's under a lot of pressure. Lucid trying to jump top
Please
tower to take
kill
him
him.
down and not able to make the jump. The trip cap is finished. It's just
Please
a
kill
BNC
him.
control right now. Optic have done a
Please.
great job to get out of this situation. Still in the lead right now. 212 to 167.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
The leads for him. Lucid goes down, and that trip cap can be right
Bro.
back in their favor if
Oh my
Optic aren't
God.
careful. Dead zone trying to push top middle right now. They know FaZe are going to be spawning outside. This is where the game will slow down, potentially, but Dead Zone looks to be aggressive.
At least they got the bleeding to stop. No longer a trip cap. Now they just need to take their time to get this entry kill. This next kill is crucial.
Matt gets
Snake
one
bite
before he
falls.
drops.
Formal follows shortly after. What are Optic and FaZe going to do in this neutral scenario? During a traded kill scenario, it actually benefits the team that has the multiple strongholds. So FaZe are actually fine with trading in a spot like this. It's Optic
OS.
who desperately need to get a kill without having the death.
The map is about to flip and
Oh,
Overshield
huge
is up.
perfect from
Lucid
fucking Dead
and
Zone.
Dead
Huge.
Zone with some big kills right now. The Overshield, it
No,
tries to get
no,
picked up
it's-
by
oh my
Formal.
God, it fell off
falls
the fucking map.
Dead Zone tries to catch it, but can't
Are you
quite
serious?
get to it. A couple more kills go in FaZe's favor. The last two players for Optic jump into B. Can they transfer it over? They're able to stop the bleeding, but in the meantime, C being transferred. Bunker spawns for Optic. 2 alive. They are going to be able to get A, but is FaZe able to get feet in B and continue to
Nice.
score?
Such a
The
big
game
win,
all of a
Trip.
sudden is in
Such a
FaZe's
big win,
favor.
Trip.
Run.
Optic.
All right, they're gonna get B for a sec. We gotta get kills and get it back.
This, but every single time they
Yeah,
rotate
take C.
on
Yeah,
over.
yeah, why not?
FaZe
C,
do
C,
the
C.
correct
Yeah,
play.
we're about to get
They
naded to
rotate
shit.
on over
Get out.
towards the opposite Optic hill. They're not just beating them heads on and giving them the fight that they want.
I mean, it's basically a next
The
wave
smart thing you do when
for
you're
us.
ahead like this
Yeah,
is
but
you
they're
rotate away
pushing
from
A
the
hard.
master
Yeah,
plays,
Lucy
take
just
the
got
free
overran today.
A is
Nice,
going
nice.
to be starting
Okay,
to
so
get
we take B.
transferred.
Yeah,
Optic
nice.
needs to try to defend it. A couple
That's
of kills
okay,
for
yeah,
Trippy
yeah. Our
is
goal to trap
massive.
him now,
Snake
get
bite
B.
the last player alive. Feet in B for Optic. 30 points is all they need.
Nice,
Snake
Joey.
bite gets
Stay
taken
up, stay
down.
up.
Trippy's now on a killing spree, and that could do it. That could give Optic the strength they need to finish this game in their favor.
That was such a tough heads-up play by Trippy. He knew there was a player in
Oh,
the
yeah,
hill.
read
He
him,
could have
read him.
challenged one-on-one. Instead, he just stays patient. He hides at
Yes.
top tower and takes the free kills that person's trying to flank through. Optic have a trip cap. They're trying to close out these last 8 points. FaZe need to not only stop A, they need to grab another stronghold.
They got feet in B. They got feet in B. And
Okay,
Snakebite
hold
needs to
on
stay
now.
alive.
Oh,
Trippy
why?
trying to challenge.
Ow.
Trippy gets taken down. Snakebite gets taken down. Formal with the
Holy
double.
fuck!
We're in the game.
Yes.
Oh my
Optic
God, brother, I
Gaming,
can't take
it couldn't
this.
have
I
been
can't
any
take it.
closer. But Optic Gaming will take the lead in the series once again, 2-1.
Even in a game that has the biggest of snowballs, where teams are
fucking
going on
take it.
150-point runs.
That game
both
was actually
these
fun to
teams
watch,
have
especially
their
with the
chance
close
at
map
trip
like that.
caps
Dude, that's
and
what I was
full
saying. I
control.
was like, yo,
And
we
they
got them in the
give us
trip cap,
an
but I'm not
incredible
counting our
match.
chickens yet. They put us right back in the
Incredible
same exact fucking
Match.
thing.
Probably the best game